Goonzquad Unleashed podcast number 2.
Numero dos, dude.
This is fun, dude. The first one was a lot of fun to do, so we are going ahead and starting on our second one. We're trying to work these in with our schedule. I mean, most everybody knows that we're super busy, like especially with our big channel, the Goonzquad page. Dude, we are working, we are busting butt trying to get some of these content out with all these epic cars that we got going. But anyways, we come up with the time, and now we are just trying to start this second channel to see to see how well
it does, dude.
Yeah, to see how it does. A lot, dude. Almost 300,000 views on the first video, which is just epic. You guys showed a lot of love on that channel and our Instagram. Make sure you follow our Instagram. Make sure you subscribe and turn on those post notifications to the Goonzquad Unleashed channel. It's gonna be epic, and we'll just see where it goes from here. So, I mean, right off the bat, we want to start where we stopped at. We were talking about our videos, and we talked about so much stuff in that other video. If you guys seen that whole clip, dude, we talked about everything basically.
Oh yeah, dude. So we don't really have a plan right now, but I think what we're gonna do is probably go back to some of those older videos, but just not too far back, a little bit further up, just that mid-range right there, dude.
Honestly, we'll just jump around a little bit, just nothing too crazy. We'll just jump around. We started with some really old videos, which was super epic. We told people exactly how our name came about, you know, Goons, and then with the quad, you know, Goonzquad because of the four-wheelers and stuff like that.
That's
but
right,
dude,
dude.
I want to go, honestly, I want to start with the Blue Mustang, because the Blue Mustang is a big talker. The Blue Mustang is where we actually gained a lot of our subscribers. So we gained a whole, like, it was crazy. Like, we were literally at like 50,000 subscribers before the Blue Mustang hit. And I remember this like it was yesterday. We actually went on vacation the day we posted the Blue Mustang. Do you remember that?
Well, I don't know if it was the day of. I think it was actually, we posted a couple videos, and then like while we were doing some other videos, we hit 100,000 subscribers on vacation during that video series.
Yeah, during that video series, we went on vacation, and it was just blowing up. Like, we were like looking, we were freaking out. We're like, dude, this is insane. People are loving this. And the Mustang was one of those cars that we really wanted to get ever since it came out. Honestly, I don't even like Mustangs like in general, but once that S550 came out,
okay.
I was in love with that thing. Just looks so aggressive, looks so mean. I don't even
sounds so good.
Sounds the best, and I don't even like the new Mustang look. You know,
bull shark front end.
Like they make the lights like pointed a little bit. I really don't like that. I don't know. Some of them look super good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like that front end. I like the front end that we have, the S550 front end. That's why the GT500 it looks like that. They didn't even change it because they know that front end looks the best, dude. They know what's up. So, dude, let's just go to that first video. That first video was super epic to make, and I mean, this thing, honestly, whenever we bought this thing, we couldn't believe it. We woke up super early. What did we, like, sit on the couch on the auction? We were just trying to give as much money to it as possible, but let's go ahead.
We just hit the button as many times as it took in order for us to win.
Not as many times as it took. I remember we had a budget because we were low on funds, you know, so we had a budget, and we were actually underneath our budget. We're surprised, and that I think that was the first Mustang build that was on YouTube. That first S550 Mustang build on YouTube.
That's probably why it blew up so much.
That's probably why it blew up so much, because it was a very popular car. It just came out, like, it was epic. Let's just go ahead and do like a little short clip of probably whenever we're picking it up at the auction, right?
Yes, sir.
We get home. Finally made it back home.
Oh, snap! We already made it back home.
No, I reckon.
Let's go.
I like this one. Check it out. We
Beginning.
can actually go see it.
Yeah, let's go to the beginning.
Let's skip these ads right quick.
Let me go to where the drone
Where we
shot.
woke up at the house.
Oh, we woke up at the house. Let's do it. That's the very beginning. We didn't even start our videos up like, "What's up, Goonzquad?" You know?
Yeah, we started it off way different. Well, I mean, that's as we were making the channel. Let this ad skip.
You won't know a world before electric.
Yes.
The all-new, all-electric Volkswagen ID4 with available glass roof and mood lighting.
Non-skippable ads? Did you put those in
It's
there?
gonna be awesome. This is one I've been waiting
Look
for
at this
a long time.
knucklehead.
Super excited.
Straight up knucklehead, man.
We won it on bids,
Buzz cut.
so we don't know if they're gonna give it away. It's on approval right now, so hopefully they give it away. Man, it's gonna be an exciting build, guys. It's freaking awesome. It's pretty good damage, but it's repairable, and it's something that we can handle, because there ain't nothing that we can't handle. You can see there, he's on his laptop. The boy just woke up. But what's up, Goon Squad? A brand new episode here. We got a new build. We're hooking up the trailer back there. So guys, be sure to stay tuned, like and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications right now so you don't miss out on anything. So,
and you still do that right now.
Like and subscribe. Matter of fact, like and subscribe to the Goonzquad Unleashed channel right now, dude. And the Instagram as well, dude.
The Instagram is growing. The channel is growing. Let's check out this Mustang.
Let's do it.
Where we picked up the white Rubicon.
Yep, dang, it's packed.
A lot of people.
Did you hear our voices right there? Is that our morning voices or?
That was our morning voices. We're tired. It was early. Wait, did we pick up the Mustang as soon as we bought it? I think we left the house
the same day.
We're super excited. We're like, jump in the truck, grab the trailer, let's get out of here. So let's go ahead and roll this clip.
Ooh, you see that?
Little black and white edit. What do you call that?
I remember some people didn't like that because it was like playing with their eyes or something.
What are you doing, man?
They're drone shots, man.
What, dude? That drone shot, dude. Dogs barking in the background, man. We're still in the garage here, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, right now we just want to. I mean, this is where we want to do our podcast for a little bit.
But we are gonna set up something super nice, maybe up at the mountain, dude.
Dude, we can do that in the garage with the sick floors. A little house update here too, dude. That's coming here really soon, dude.
Drop your podcast setup suggestions down below for sure, dude.
I mean, this is a pretty epic setup. I'm not gonna lie. All this stuff right here that we've been collecting for years. I mean, some of this stuff has been on the. I believe we bought the house with some of this stuff in here. So there's some cans in there that are probably collectibles, like old oil cans and stuff like that. But anyways, dude, this is our, I mean, we're going to podcast here for a little bit until we make up like a sick setup. But I love the background. A lot of people like it. It's really colorful and stuff like that. It's kind of a mess. We try to clean it up a little bit and stuff like that. But hey, you know what? You got to start. It is what it is.
That's how we started. You know, we started with what we got. We didn't really pay attention to having fancy cameras.
We started with the Goonzquad in this garage. We're going to start with Goonzquad Unleashed in this garage right here.
That's fire right there. Let's see this Mustang, man, getting loaded up, man. We did some camera tricks. We did some drone shots. We did some, just some cool stuff right here, dude.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Stuff that we really don't do anymore for some reason.
Yeah, I know. I mean, right off the bat, I want to talk about the drone shots. We used to always do drone shots, and drone shots were absolutely epic. Dude, I loved flying that thing around, getting close up to the cars. We would actually go fly before they picked up our car and try to find our car in the big auction acres of just a sea of cars. And it was epic, but we actually got contacted by some of these insurance companies. They messaged us and told us that you got to stop doing those drone shots, basically.
Yeah, they actually emailed us. They said, don't do the drone shots, but we still want to work with you guys. Dude.
Yeah.
Something along those lines right there. So.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, but you know what? Stuff didn't work out, and it's really hard to work with some of these auctions because, you know what? They're not really selling the cars. They are just selling it for the insurance company.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah.
We just lost contact there, and it just didn't work out. But you know what? We started doing drone shots, and then I think, are we the only ones that ever did drone shots?
I don't know.
Did you see anybody else?
I really didn't see anybody else doing the drone shots that we were doing, like over Copart, driving after these drivers, trying to be sneaky as possible. That way they don't see it. And then, I mean, it just like, honestly, like after that, a lot more people started doing those drone shots, and they kind of like cracked down on that. And one time, whenever we were picking up our Viper, like 5 workers walked out of the gate once we already parked the drone, and they're like, no more drone shots. They didn't tell us to delete it, so we posted those videos. They were super cool about it. They loved the channel. We just can't record. So that's why we low-key like stopped recording at auctions.
Yep.
Yeah, we used to go there. We loved it recording them, but like even some of those drivers get really mad whenever you're like holding up a camera, like trying to get some shots. So that kind of went downhill. There's no point of going picking up cars if you can't record it.
Yeah, there was this one time when we went to Copart and we started recording like the driver in the beginning, and he picked up on it that we were recording, and I think he might even knew us.
Yep.
And like that was when we picked up the Duramax,
the GMC,
and that was a situation where our Duramax tailgate had a little ding in it from a fork. So
yeah, I mean, I believe, like, I'm not.
You think it was a hater?
I mean, I believe it was just somebody that just like, I don't know, he was an older gentleman.
Having a bad day.
Having a bad day. Probably did not like what we do. There's a lot of people out there that don't like what we do. I don't know why. I mean, I guess personal preference, it's whatever. I don't really care. We just put out as just some awesome content. Just, you know, we just love what we do. And we want to just keep doing it. And I guess that guy had a really bad day or did not like
us.
Did not like us at all. So
not everybody in life, dude. I don't think everybody's gonna like you. If everybody likes you, something's wrong.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, if everybody likes you, definitely something's wrong. And everybody is not perfect. You know what I mean?
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. We love everybody though. I mean.
We love you. You may not love us, but we love you
for sure, 100%. But yeah, that's what happened. The tailgate was undamaged. I wish I would have had the drone. I probably would have caught it.
Dude.
That would have been epic. But I know he did it because on his way back, I asked him about it. He got super offensive. Like, we've seen the damage, and honestly, we talked to the manager. And they were going to buy that, like, give us our money back and take that truck back. But we were like, you know what? We drove all the way up here. We want to do this truck build. It's going to be epic. You know what? That dude, I mean, all love to you. I don't really care about that.
If you're watching this podcast, be sure to subscribe.
Be sure to subscribe.
But we still got that Duramax in. This ding is still on it.
Yeah, ding is still on it.
Never
and honestly, never fix it. Easily could fix it. But, like, a lot of people, like, see that ding, like, that's Goonzquad right there. So it's a little bit of character on there because we like mentioned it in the video. But back to the Mustang, back to us loading it up, and let's just go ahead and check this thing out. What about that little clip right there of us running to the driver, dude?
That's how excited we were.
Dude, we're super excited. He told us, I think, to pull the e-brake up. That way once he drops the car, it doesn't roll back. That was the first time I opened that door in that Mustang, and I was like, dude, this is so epic. And the Mustang in general, did we talk about how epic this Mustang was when it first... Dude, personally, I did not like Mustangs.
You didn't like Mustangs?
I did not like Mustangs at all until they came out with the S550 independent rear suspension. One sick looking car, dude. I mean, the headlights, the tail lights, the whole body of the car was just absolutely amazing. We seen it, we were saving our money up, and we were like, we gotta get one of these 5.0 edition.
5.0. I think this is our very first V8 car. We usually like had like, what did we have? V6s,
V6
Jeeps. I mean, we had a 370Z that was a V6.
Yeah,
nothing of this nature right here. And oh my goodness, dude, a Coyote 5.0, dude.
That was one of the, honestly, this was one of the best builds to date because it was one build that we like just basically went all in on, and we were like, dude, this is gonna be epic. We did some serious work to this car. We did like an all-nighter on that thing to get the frame rails like knocked out. It was just
a tough one. This is probably one of the most toughest builds to date on that day right there. You know,
on that day, like before that, dude, everything else, nothing compared to that. And I mean, that car was super. I honestly don't like even the newer Mustangs. You know what, the front end,
the
dude,
bull shark looking,
dude, like what they did with the headlights definitely ruined it. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. Some people have some pretty sick builds, but for me, I do not like that front end on that.
That's why they make the newest GT500 with
that same front end, dude. They didn't change it because they knew how awesome that front end look. And I mean, excuse the dogs and stuff like that. I mean, we're just in our garage right now.
We're in our garage, in our property, and you know, there's dogs barking. They're protecting the yard, basically.
Yeah, protecting the yard. I mean, we started off in this garage with our Goonzquad channel. Now we're starting off with the Goonzquad Unleashed channel.
Dude.
So this is like just a good luck. This is a good luck charm. This is where it all started. I mean, just you can't go wrong with that background right there. With all that epicness.
This right here is going to be a museum one day, dude.
Dude, of course. Dude. We actually have some stuff that whenever we purchased this house, we still have like old oil cans that are probably like valuable nowadays.
Man. There's some crazy stuff, man. I can't get over this house. I can't even believe we've been in this house basically all of our lives. There was one other house that we were in before,
but we were renting it, and we actually got kicked out because like they just wanted to. I guess the owners wanted.
I thought it's because you pooped in the pool.
There was an in-crowd pool. Don't talk about the incident. Yo, dude, I was like 1 year old, dude.
I don't know if that actually happened or not. But there was a few little memories that I have at the house. There was like, Pops had a van. Remember that camper van?
Dude, we had an old GMC camper van. It was the one with like the little like classic TV in the top and stuff like that. He loved that van. It was just, he absolutely loved it. He saved up. One time I hopped outside. I was like, 5 years old, 6 years old. And I went inside that van because I love just chilling in there, had like an old little TV. And I don't know what happened, but as soon as I got out, that joint just started rolling back. And our driveway
It's a hill, dude.
was like a sharp hill. And I don't know what happened. I jumped out, that van just went whoo, and luckily the wheel turned, so it was just rolling in our yard back and forth going down the hill. And I've never seen my dad do any type of athletic type of stuff, but that man, he loved that van. He clean jumped from the front door, slammed the front. I didn't even say anything. He seen it through the window. He probably has like, he was probably walking Chanel like a hawk. He opened the front door, and I'm like walking about to go tell him. He dove over the porch, and it was like a 6-foot drop. He landed on his feet, ran, jumped inside that van while I was rolling, and stopped that thing. I thought I was watching Superman at that point, dude.
I don't think I seen that, but I heard stories about that, so that's what I remember of that.
I was
house.
scared, dude. I was like, I thought I was done, man. That was his lovely van, and man, I don't even know what happened to that thing after that, dude. I think he like got rid of it.
He also had a Harley Davidson chopper. Remember that thing, dude?
He did have a chopper, dude. That thing was sick. He had like it looked like one of those Astroglides.
And actually, yeah, that sucker was actually in this garage right here
for a couple of years. It just sat around, super old. I mean, it didn't even run. I think we got rid of it. Honestly, if we would have still had it, we would have made that run.
Did you end up selling it, or did our other brother end up selling it?
Yeah, our older brother actually ended up selling it because it just sat around and stuff like that. I remember one time I was so young, I used to love just sitting on it, dreaming about riding it. He would actually ride us around the block. Like, he would sit on the back, we'd be like this, hugging, holding on to him, and he'd be like ripping it down. It was just epic, dude. I was like, dude, this is the coolest dad ever, dude.
He was, dude. And I remember, I think the reason why he got rid of it is because like some of our family members came over, our cousin or something came over. He was sitting on it, and somehow he like pulled the kickstand up, and the bike fell on him. And he got a little squished.
Yeah, we were all young and stuff like that. We had a bunch of young, just family members coming over. He had it in the garage. We'd always jump on it. Us boys, dude. You know how it is. You're always trying to do cool stuff. That thing would always fall over, and we would always get hurt and stuff on it. So we got rid of it and stuff like that. Wish we would have kept it, because right now we would have rebuilt it.
Thing was a beast.
I don't even know where it went. It probably just disappeared.
It's gone now, dude. But anyways, back on this Mustang right here. Sick color, everything, dude. Oh my goodness, dude, man. This actually like blew our channel up from like, what, 50,000 subscribers to like 300,000 or something
This is like the pinnacle of our channel is the Mustang, because like you said, we had like 30 to 50,000 subscribers. I'm not sure. And once we put those, I think we put out 2 videos and went on vacation or something like that. We went to Florida for like a couple of days. And dude, we're just on our phones, just on our laptops, and it started blowing up. We were like freaking out. We're like, dude, look how much views we're getting. Look at this, look at that. And I was like, I remember to you, I was like, dude, we can go ahead and quit our other jobs. Like we're quitting our other jobs. We're not doing any side. We're gonna full on just dedicate our time to this YouTube channel. And I believe that's when we started the 3 videos a week.
I think so, yeah. From then on out, dude, it's been consistent, and it's been working ever since right there. So that was a super popular build. I think the pinnacle of our channel is maybe the Huracan, but dude, let's see this thing, man.
You want to see the Huracan? Or do you want to keep seeing?
I want to see this thing, man. I want to see like what we said about it. Like I want to see the excitement.
Yeah, let's go to when we pulled to the house with it. I think that was the best thing whenever we did an actual walk around. Are you ready?
I'm ready, dude.
Let's do that right here.
Got some SVE wheels on it. Ditto tires all the way around, brand new. Oh, back home. What's up, buddy? You not recognize it? Thing is bad. We're gonna try to start it. The battery is dead. On the description, it does say run and drive, so this should be able to crank up. Let's go ahead and drop some ramps. The radiator is probably busted, but we should be able to still run it for a couple seconds or so just to get it off these ramps. Oh, also it does have a Borla exhaust.
Borla,
Roush. I didn't mean to say.
That boy, I corrected you right there. I did not want you to Borla exhaust. No, it had a Roush. I mean, Roush is like a Ford thing, so I had to say it's a Roush. I had to cut you off. I said Borla. Heck no,
man. Disrespect,
dude. It was a Roush, dude, because we were like in love with this car, and I was already like this is a Roush, this is that. Exhaust on that thing sounded amazing. Did we start it up like right away or something? Pull it off the thing?
I think it took a good bit of time to get it started, but when we did get it started, dude, I think it sounded pretty good. But we got it even sounded better with the Armytrix. Oh my goodness, dude.
Honestly, there's a lot of Mustangs out there, 5.0s, that the exhaust is way too raspy. I think they just straight pipe those suckers in. It I mean, it doesn't sound good. Personal preference, it does not make the car. You got to at least have some sort of muffler on it. I mean, don't get me wrong. We had plenty of cars that we throw exhaust on and it don't sound good. We personally know that, but some of them we just let them slide. We just like,
yeah.
You know what? For that exhaust, it sounds good. You know what I mean?
It's all
but
right.
the Mustang Armytrix, hands down, probably one of the best sounding exhausts for that 5.0.
Guaranteed. I guarantee it.
Let's go ahead and hear a startup with that exhaust.
I'm gonna cut that out, or I might not. But let's drop it down and we'll do some more talking about it. Let's try to get it started though. So we got the straps off, got the ramps dropped. Now we gotta pretty much figure out how to start this thing up. So we gotta somehow open this hood up.
Wait, did we start it?
I think we started it off the trailer.
I'm gonna jump it off and I'm gonna quickly remove it. Dang, son.
I think that was our first
That's
dang
pretty
son right
nice,
there.
Cam.
Was it?
Gotta change a couple airbags. Seats are nice.
I thought this airbag was blown.
What? That one's not blown?
It's not blown, dude.
Just that airbag, 250. That airbag, 250. This airbag, 250.
That ain't nothing.
I kind of was up.
This boy was already naming the prices off, like 250, 250, 250. And I just want to talk about the interior real quick, man. That was probably the base model 5.0. I mean, it had cloth seats. The interior was nothing, but for us, that interior was gold, dude. It was amazing.
Golden, dude.
We couldn't afford the nice little like screen and stuff. We couldn't find the perfect car because we wanted a blue Mustang. Honestly, we wanted an epic color on the Mustang, dude.
Honestly, I think we were looking for that when we were looking for the next biggest project. We were thinking about color, and I think we still think about color quite often. You know what I mean?
To this day, I mean, number one thing, especially if you want something really catchy and eye-appealing.
Yeah,
color,
for the thumbnail,
Yeah, color is one of the main things. I know we got a black Tesla, gray Tesla, you know, those are kind of, but Tesla doesn't really have cool colors, you know what I mean?
That's true.
They do kind of have a red, but it's very difficult to find. But like, cool cars like Mustangs and like
Viper orange,
Lamborghini and Ferrari, they can be white because they look good white, you know, and stuff like that. Because it's a Lamborghini.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true. So I think color actually did help a lot with this Mustang as well. If it was like a black Mustang or if it was like a white or something like that, it wouldn't pop.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Personally, I don't think it would have popped, but the blue is really eye appealing and stuff like that, and it just looks good on a Mustang.
Yeah, definitely.
But I just want to hear a first startup, so I'm just gonna skip to it right now.
This wasn't damaged. Check. Front.
I think it was once we got it off the trailer.
Because stop for a good.
Wait,
in this trunk.
are we just ordering food?
Go back.
Anything blank. Hey, charge for a good couple minutes, at least 10, 15 minutes. Yes. Can I get mayo, ketchup, cheese, lettuce, and tomato?
That's how I like my burgers from Cookout, but we don't eat there anymore.
Dude, that's when we were really on a budget and food. Like we were on a food budget as well.
We would
were
rather
budgeting everything,
feed
dude.
the car than feed ourselves at that point.
That's
We
true,
were
man.
just trying to, and not Five Guys, In-N-Out or Cookout. We have Cookout. We don't have In-N-Out. Is one of the cheapest like eating places around here.
$5 for a good meal, dude.
$5 you get a good meal. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. Honestly, I would have it to this day, but like there's like it's pretty unhealthy.
Now we came up a little bit and we became all bougie, and now we're having Chick-fil-A and stuff, dude.
Chick-fil-A is where it's at, man. You can't go wrong with Chick-fil-A. Download the app, you can get free stuff, dude.
That's true, but we actually don't eat Chick-fil-A that much. We mainly.
I mean, Fat Finger Foods, man. He's been hooking us
dude.
up every time he comes down here, and also Mama. Dude, she
feeds us till we pop, man.
Dude, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just better to eat at home. Whenever you cook your own food, you can stay healthier and you can get better food, honestly, and you save a lot more money. You know, eating out can become really expensive.
That's probably why I had to have my surgeries, because Mama been feeding me so much.
Feeding him so much that he had to have surgery on the stomach.
I know a lot of people were wondering about that.
Yeah,
Should we talk about that?
Let's go ahead and talk. Let's pause this for a second. Let's talk about what happened.
What had happened was basically I had a hernia. It was an umbilical hernia. It wasn't nothing too sketchy. It was just like, basically I had an Audi belly button. You know what I mean?
Did you have any belly button before the Audi belly button, or did you always have an Audi?
I always had an Audi belly button as a kid. And then, like, as I was working out, I started lifting weights. You know, I like to work out. I work out like 5 days a week.
And I believe you get hernias, umbilical hernias, from lifting heavy stuff.
So when I started lifting heavy, you know, I had to put on them guns, man, for doing holding the heavy cameras or whatnot. I started getting a little bit of pain right there, and I started doing a little bit of Googling. I Googled it, and that's what it pulled up, umbilical hernia, and like I contacted one doctor place that like.
So did you
really
feel
good.
it right away whenever you were working out? Was there a certain day that you felt it right away, or did it like slowly progress to get
slowly
worse?
progressed
Oh.
as I was lifting heavier and heavier.
It was getting worse and worse.
It was getting worse and worse. So I felt it. It felt like my insides were pushing out, and that's exactly what it is. It's like intestines.
So your intestine can pop out of your belly button.
Basically.
Ooh.
So now that I got surgery, they fixed it up. They like basically sewed what it was just like a hole in my stomach in my stomach.
So there was a little hole
It's
in
a
your
tiny one.
behind your belly button.
Behind my belly button, and they sewed it up, and then they fixed my belly button. Now I got an any belly button.
He got the model belly button now.
I wish I could show you guys, but I think it might be like...
Yeah, you don't want it. It's still healing.
healing.
It's still in the healing process. But yeah, that's what happened, and you can't like lift any weights or anything for
4
like
to 6 weeks, man.
4 to 6 weeks. It's crazy, dude.
I don't think I'm going to follow those rules, to be honest with you.
I mean, you weren't following rules the first day. We recorded a video hours after we got him out of the hospital. I went and picked him up. He was a little bit out of it, and you're like, I think that you were on some medicine, so you couldn't feel pain. You're like, yeah, I'm still gonna be in the video. I'm like, all right, I don't care. That's up to you, not to me. You know, I mean, that's just how it is. And we're just down. I mean, it's whatever, you know.
It is what it is. I mean, we work no matter what, sick, healthy.
Did we mention that in the previous? Like, we come to work.
Yeah, we did. We mentioned that.
Like, this man had surgery and he was willing to record. I literally had to say, you just have to go lay down. As soon as he laid down, he was out for like a couple hours. My wife actually helped me record that. It's very difficult. It's different. I mean, it's different to record like just by myself with my wife, because you gotta like always show the camera angles and stuff like that. And on top of that, whenever we're working together, it's really easier because we help each other whenever we're recording and stuff like that.
Honestly, that's kind of why we've been so successful, is because honestly we're brothers.
Yeah.
And we can kind of get onto each other about certain stuff. Like, so you wouldn't get onto somebody like your friend like we are able to get onto each other.
Yeah.
But we just criticize each other in a good way. We're
help each other.
To help each other out. We're just like...
On camera, we look like angels.
I wouldn't say that. You know, we still make mistakes.
We're brothers.
We're not
Everybody
perfect.
knows brothers and sisters. They have their moments. I know this was one of those questions behind camera. We're like throw fists and stuff. Hold on, let me get on camera. But no, I mean, we have our moments. That's just how working with family. Everybody knows is the most difficult thing ever. But I mean, whenever you love what you do, you
get past that.
You get past that stuff. Like there's always times whenever like we'll mess up or something there, or we're like, you know, not in a good... What do you think? Like, everybody's in a good mood every day? No, dude.
There's never... I think the longest we've ever, like, took a break, like, because we got mad at each other, was maybe, like, an hour.
Yeah, like, you'd get upset, you'd get just, like, mad and stuff like that. You know, you have to cool off. You gotta take a breather. You gotta walk out sometimes.
Walk it off, man.
You gotta walk it off. You can't just keep on keeping on, because, like, we're trying to put out content, and the longer you keep on keeping on, the less amount of time you have, and time is very important.
Yeah, especially with what we're trying to do, man.
Yeah.
We try to accomplish stuff, and we understand that. So at the end of the day, after we might argue a little bit, we're like, dude, it's think about the future, man, that we can have.
Truth.
Hey,
It's
truth,
hard.
bro.
I mean, we have to put on a smile, and it's not for us. We're doing it for you guys, and we're trying to make this a happy thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's got to be positive.
So
you know?
I mean, there goes your question to whoever asked. I bet them guys have to put on a fake smile.
Somebody said that?
Yeah, because they said, you know, it's brothers. I mean, that's just how it is. Because people know out there that you always fight with brothers and sisters. It's just a typical thing. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's just like a once in a while thing. It's not an everyday thing. And honestly, it was before, like maybe a couple years ago, it was pretty bad. But as we work together, we got a lot better. I don't think we argue anymore.
Sometimes, you know.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, the reason why you argue is either you're hungry or you're thirsty.
That's the biggest thing why we argue is hunger. And I'm kind of hungry right now, so I'm getting pretty... Hunger is number one to hanger. You get very hangry. You don't notice it until the other person calls you out. You need to go eat. And you're just,
exactly,
And
dude.
you go eat, you have you a sandwich and something, and you're good,
You
dude.
forget about it, man.
You forget about it. You're like, let's get this thing over with. So there you go. I mean, we're siblings.
We're human.
We're human.
We're human beings, man.
Yep.
You know, everybody has their moments, but you know know what? Look how far we've made it, and we're still planning on going way further than this.
Dude,
This is just the beginning,
honestly,
dude.
I felt like we just started this thing. Like with the original Goonzquad, it was honestly it was not supposed to be nothing, and it happened to something, and we love it, and we are getting so much love from it. And I mean, it's just going good from then on. So there you go. Answer your question. We're human. There's some times that we have to, you know,
Take a little breather.
Take a little breather. But let's get back to this. Should we skip the cookout stuff?
Yeah,
Do you show whatever? Well, we didn't show what we ate.
We need to, yeah, whatever, dude. Cookout.
Nowadays, we'll show you guys what we're eating because a lot of people love it.
Dude,
but
when's the last time you had a cookout?
since that video, probably.
Dude, that was a long time ago, dude.
It was a couple of years ago. Since that video, I think we stopped eating cookout because
Mama started cooking for us a lot more, I think.
yeah, because she
used to not cook for us because we used to go to work and we would buy stuff at work. But then when we started working at home, she always started cooking for us.
And she used to work all the time too, and like we just ate a lot of junk food. We would come home, make a bologna. Dude, do you remember the round bologna that we used to like?
Dude, those are fire,
Piece of
dude.
bread, round bologna, piece of cheese, eat it, and we were good to go. Like mayonnaise. But nowadays, like whenever we started working at home, and what's it called? Mom started being home more often. She started cooking for us, and it's been great. You feel a lot healthier. You know, you got more energy. And food is energy, depending on what you eat.
Yeah, you gotta eat the good stuff. And Mama always, like, most of the time makes some good
That's
good,
why,
healthy stuff.
and honestly, I just want to go ahead and say that's why we are pretty skinny, because we've like Mom tries to cook like a lot of vegetables, a lot of healthy stuff. There's times that we do some fried stuff, but for me personally, I can't put on any weight. It's very hard for me. I mean, I think I weigh like 160 right now, and I can't.
You got a super fast metabolism, as do I. As do I.
So, I mean, that's why, you know, maybe one day our metabolism will slow down, we'll gain some weight, and we'll be good then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll get a little bit more beefier. So.
But for back to the Mustang, dude.
Get this cold start,
I know,
bro.
dude. Like, what happened? Is like the battery dead in this thing
I think
or something?
it's way further down.
Oh, wait. Do we roll it off the trailer or do we start it? So I'm just going to go.
We roll it off. We roll it off.
Oh,
I already
really?
know, yep.
All right, let's check it out.
We couldn't get it started on the trailer.
Oh. Did you see that? We just didn't even care.
I think that rear bumper was already damaged, so it was all good.
But we ended up fixing it.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Dang.
So we ended up fixing those scratches. But back to the cold start.
Dang, this thing is low, dude. Couldn't get it started. The battery's dead. Super dead. The Roush exhaust, I really want to hear what that sounds like. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do while the battery's charging, we're going to try to remove all this sticky stuff. So we're using some of that wax and grease remover where it doesn't damage the paint. We just got to really...
Play some of this.
That thing is tucked. As you can see, we clearly cleaned it up. It's nice and sparkly, nice and shiny. We just popped this bumper on. We thought it was damaged, but it's actually in great condition. It will just need to be repainted because it's scuffed up a bit. We're gonna let that battery charge up a little bit more. The wheels cleaned up real nice. Dang. It just looks so... Look how tucked that is. That's so freaking flush right there. But this is where it took most of the damage. This apron's got a little kink in it, so it's gonna get pulled out. But we're gonna have to dig into this to see if we may have to replace a frame rail or possibly get it straightened out. But there's no telling. From here on out, we just need to really just take it apart. The wheels are brand new. Got nittos all the way around, man. That's some expensive. They're super wide. They're pretty dang wide. The car sits super low.
And it got E-Bot lowering springs on it.
E-Bot. I wonder how much they
I don't know how they're called, E-Bots or E-Bot. Yeah, these are Roush exhaust tips. They're like $566, something like that.
The paint color is awesome, dude. I love the color, man. It's just awesome. Got the James Bond 007 plate. Let's let it charge up, and then we're gonna crank it up. So it wouldn't start. The battery's still super dead. Just checking out the interior. It is the base interior.
Nowadays, if the battery's dead, we go get a new one.
Dude, exactly, man. We don't even fool around with just trying to charge it up and
And
stuff.
I want to mention one thing. I mean, a lot of people know we have tons of cars. we literally have pops running around ever so often swapping batteries because we cannot have all these cars on trickle charge, and it's hard to keep up, especially in the heat. Batteries will drain and you can't recharge them. So we got warranty going on. We get batteries swapped every day, but then we couldn't afford it. Like, we try to save all of my money to fix the car, so we were charging that sucker up. But dude, this cold start, man, where is it at, dude?
It's right around the corner, man.
Let's get straight to the cold start.
Go back.
Oh.
It's a possibility.
Woo-wee.
Keep it running.
Oh
no, not an ad, dude.
Dude,
You don't
I
know
was
how
trying
many-
to hear the exhaust, man.
Dang.
Like, dang. Now I'm gonna have to watch the ad to hear the exhaust.
That's right. We're gonna watch it all the. I mean, this is actually not a skippable ad here, though.
Yeah, we're just late.
I mean, this is just.
Wake
mean,
up to
it's
a
kinda
fresh
weird. Do you
start
get
in
paid
the
for watching your own
all-electric
videos?
Volkswagen
Watching your own
ID4.
ads?
I think
You
so.
can start watching all of our videos. Ooh-wee. Do we get a rev?
Yo, that joint sounds good, dude. Sounds great. Don't rev it too much. Finally got that thing started, man. It just...
Dude, that sounded amazing to us. Like,
Dude, even that, without the Armytrix exhaust, that right there, hearing that, we've
Dude.
never heard any sound like that ever before, to be honest with you.
and
dude.
wasn't this? Yeah, we've never heard that before. We've never even kind of really seen these cars much in public as well, because they kind of like just came out and stuff like that. And our town, like our small town, not a major city, you rarely seen these cars. Now they're everywhere.
Yeah.
But back then, and ain't that the first car Armytrix worked with us on an exhaust? And it couldn't have been any better, because that thing, what video is that? I want to go straight to that Armytrix video of that exhaust. You know what I mean?
Dude, let's do it, man. I think you'll see an entire like thumbnail of it or somewhere. But dude, I am so happy those guys reached out to us, because after that we were hooked.
The best company that we've ever worked with, probably.
Yeah, I would say one of the top
the
tier
the most easiest company that we worked with, because they are so down to earth. They just like, whenever we want to exhaust, like, they'll be like, you guys want to exhaust for this thing? We're like, heck yeah, dude, your guys' exhaust sound amazing, dude.
Yeah, that turned into something like an amazing relationship right there. And that's what we're about, honestly,
Yeah.
with our channel. We want to build relationships. We don't want to just build like some sort of sponsorship. We don't really like to call it that. It's partnerships. You know, it's a relationship more
Yeah,
than anything,
exactly
dude.
right. You couldn't have said it better. Like, some companies, they just like this. Like, like, we're just trying to become like, like friends and stuff like that. That way we can work a lot easier and stuff like that. Some companies, they're down to earth. They know what we do.
And others kind of ask for too much. A little bit too much, maybe.
For what, like, some products will be kind of like not worth it, because it's like, I'd rather just buy that than waste all this time to.
That's another thing. That's another thing. We actually don't like, if somebody like offers us like, sponsorships, they'll offer us a good bit of money.
Yeah.
We'll turn that down a lot if it's not something that we actually believe in. You know what I mean?
I think we've turned down $1 million before. We've turned down a big. We
never said that before.
Yeah,
but
we've never said that before, but we've turned it down, and it's a very smart move that we did, because I don't think the channel would be at where it's at, because
we'd be controlled. We'd be controlled by somebody else.
Yeah,
dude.
there's a lot of people on YouTube that actually messed up by doing that, and their channels either get completely taken control of from like the company or like somebody else. It happens a lot, so you got to be really like skeptical, or not that. You got to know you got to be really precautious. That's the word. Whenever you're doing YouTube, because once you're coming up, there's going to be companies that will work with you. They're amazing.
And you got to be careful with the contracts. You got to read the contracts.
Yes,
as well.
sir.
This is stuff that we learned as we were going, and I'm so happy that we didn't actually like fall into the trap. Like, think about it, $1 million, just like,
dude, for me and him, like, we're like, yeah, right. Like, it sounds amazing. It's like, who would not want $1 million? But like, it's too good to be true, especially whenever we were coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And what that offer was basically a TV show, basically just like a coming out here with the whole entire film crew and just recording everybody. And
Yeah,
it's like we just wake up and we just
honestly,
do our thing.
we would have never been on YouTube. We probably would have been on some like TV channel and stuff like that. We sat down with the dude, ate some amazing steaks. They were
They
were free. I didn't have to pay for them. I ordered the biggest steak I could because this man had money. I was like, I'm gonna eat the biggest steak, dude.
Dude, wasn't that the coolest experience ever? We felt so cool right there because we had our older brother. He was like our manager type of deal, and he came out there with us.
He was just getting our back because we're young, you know. We want a second
and he
opinion.
actually understands this stuff, so we had to have his support out there. We ate the steak and we dipped and we said, I don't think
I know
after
he said what he said on how the TV business is crazy. Dude.
he made it sound pretty good. Like he was like saying like, yo, you don't got to do anything. You just got to
You don't even have to pay for your cars or your tools or
pay
nothing.
for it all,
we'll pay for it all. You just got to do this. And then we're like, wait, he was trying to be sneaky too because we're like, well, what about our YouTube? We want to record it. Yeah, y'all can just like record it after.
No, he said y'all can still do the YouTube thing, but I don't feel like that would have been able to work.
It would have never been able to work.
So as soon as we would have probably signed the contract, we're basically selling ourselves, and that's one thing we do not want to do ever is sell ourselves and be controlled by somebody else and not actually
like try to like change ourselves. Yeah, because we like being like down to earth. We try to be chill and everything, and like even like. Some companies that want to work with us that don't even pay that much. It's something easy to do, but it's something that we don't really like. Some stuff that's like very say tobacco products or something like that. We don't really want to do that on this channel and stuff like that. That's like we don't do none of that stuff. Yeah, we keep it clean. We try to get as much audience as possible. We don't do none of that anyways.
No guns, no cigarettes. No drugs, none of that stuff. We keep it as clean as possible because I think
no cussing. Yeah, we don't want none of that because we want younger generation to watch this because nowadays it's just crazy in this world and we want everybody to watch something clean with their family, with their friends, with their little kids.
And not some sort of just cuss word just being thrown out in the background somewhere and you gotta close the kids' ears or something.
You know how it is sometimes you're like, say you're watching like with our parents, you know, they don't like cuss words and stuff. We just grew up in a household like that. Yeah. So say we're watching some YouTube video like while we're eating or something and there's like a loud cuss word, mom's like, psh, psh, what's going on?
It ain't that bad.
It ain't that bad. But like you don't want that because it's kind of like embarrassing a little bit, especially if you're out in public and you want to watch a video like you're in a doctor's office waiting or something.
Yeah.
You're like big old F-bombs and stuff going off. It's kind of suckish. So we try to keep it clean on stuff like that.
And it's been working out for us so far. I think it's the best way to keep it, and we plan on keeping it like that for the longest.
Forever, honestly.
Unless we unleash on this channel. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to keep it clean. Now, where were we, dude?
We're the Armytrix exhaust. Let's go. You heard the Roush exhaust on there, but the Armytrix exhaust, dude, it was epic, dude. So do you want to skip straight to that Armytrix exhaust?
Definitely,
like whenever I first start, because I don't want to spend too much time on this. Oh, dude, that first, like, if I clicked on this video and I seen that as the beginning of the video, I would be like, dude, no wonder people love these videos so much because they were so epic. And back at the color again, like, look how amazing the color is. The rear end, the booty of this car, wide, low, just sexy, dude.
Hey, dude, I don't know. Don't use that word on this channel. No,
I'm sorry. I
That's
apologize.
not. I don't think it's that bad.
A little bit unleashed right there.
A little bit unleashed.
But dude, unleashing a little bit.
That right there was a fresh paint job. That's why it looked so good. It was way faster back then because of how slick that paint job was.
It's slick, dude.
Now the Mustang is like sitting somewhere in the back a little bit. So got a
Wait,
little
was
bit.
it painted already? Did we put the exhaust after it painted?
I think it was all after the paint job.
Oh
dude.
yeah, it was. And dude, that paint job turned out amazing. But let's go to this exhaust. I want to go straight to the back. Whenever we're putting this thing on in this garage right here, we had like the rear end halfway in here. You remember that?
I don't really remember that. That was way back, dude. That's one thing I just don't remember. But let's get this cold start.
Wait. Look how small Thomas is. We can't forget Thomas the tech, dude.
Thomas has been with us from the beginning. He's seen like all the
builds, dude.
All the builds, basically.
All the builds, dude. But let's go ahead and check out what Thomas is up
Everything
to.
else underneath tightened up. Oops. Now we're about to go ahead and crank it. We're going to try not to wake Thomas, but...
Look how small that cat is, dude.
Dude, that thing is tiny, dude. Look how cool he looked right there, though, dude.
He is so small, and honestly, that was the coolest cat we've ever owned because he just didn't care. Like, did whatever. Like, we let our cats do whatever. Like, they can either be inside or outside. They choose to be out there.
Most of our cats choose to be outdoors, and we've had a lot of cats, dude. And
we've had a lot. We've always had.
And
cats.
I don't know, for some reason they just don't survive because they choose outdoor life, and then we got busy streets around here, and some of them just don't make it. But Thomas, he just stays around the house here, dude.
Don't go anywhere and just chills. And I mean, since this is Goonzquad Unleashed, Thomas is a savage, dude.
Savage when it comes to, you talking about like hunting?
Hunting wise, savage. Like, if we can put the stuff on camera, what Thomas like catches, it's insane. Like,
for his size, like, Thomas is not that big of a cat, but he gets some pretty gnarly stuff, dude.
Like, surprisingly, he's like, every day there's something new. We don't even have a mice problem ever because Thomas is right on it. That's the number one thing why we always have cats, is because you don't want mice in your house. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And cats will keep mice away forever, dude.
Yep, that's true. So the dogs is for protection, basically, because you got to have that. Like, we're not in to be honest with you guys, we're not in the best area where we at parents' house. So there's been a lot of sketchy stuff. We actually had something stolen from us.
Yeah.
A few things stolen from us a while back.
Yeah,
right?
Dude, we had a dirt bike whenever we were younger. We had a dirt bike stolen from us. It was just sitting over there.
That was devastating, dude.
We were young. We just, like, I don't know. I think it was one of our older brothers that, like, bought it, and, like, we were so upset because when you're a kid and you got a dirt bike, it's the most epic thing ever. You know what I mean?
Hello, Thomas. Peace out. Peace out. Hello. He looks like he's dead. Hello, Thomas. Tick, 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 tick. Thomas, we're about to crank the car, man. You better wake up. Yeah, I think it should wake him up. Yeah. The valve closed or open right now? Probably closed. It's open. Valve open? Let's hear it.
Dude, that was amazing. You can just see by my face right there that sounds absolutely amazing. And to this day, that thing sounds amazing.
Dude, especially a cold start, dude. It sounds so, like, it's just so loud, but it's the perfect kind of loud. It's not like
it's a rumble. It's like a rumble. It's not like, like, if you hear this car in person, it sounds way better tthan what the camera can pick up, dude.
And then once it, like, simmers down a little bit, warms up, it still sounds good, dude. Let's go ahead and
let's go ahead and watch it, dude. Ooh-wee.
Couple revs. I will let them warm up a little bit. Dang, dude. Cold start is freaking aggressive. Let me listen for any leaks. Yep, make sure there's no leaks. But look at Thomas, man. He didn't even budge. It's just another day in the office. He's used to it. For the boss man. He grew up on loud exhaust. Pretty much. Dude, but that sounded so good for cold start, man.
And that's warmed up right there, right?
Warmed up.
And look how good it sounds, dude. It's just rumbling away and stuff like that. But I want to go to the revs because the revs is what shows, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, the revs are unreal, dude. This is where it gets wild, man. Be careful.
Oh. Dude. That sucker is loud. I'm just like 20% throttle. It's going straight into the garage, so. Oh my God. Dang, son. Oh my God. Alright, so guys, if you want this exhaust.
Dude, that was absolutely epic, dude.
Dude, did you hear, like, on the deceleration of the RPMs?
The RPMs, it just starts like just starts like popping and stuff, dude. It was amazing. Like, we've never heard anything, we've never owned anything like that. Dude, that was like the part, that's like that car, that's why we haven't even sold it, because it's just such an amazing car, and it just keeps getting better. Now it has a supercharger on it, which has that Pro Charger, like supercharger on there, and it's absolutely amazing. It sounds the same, but it's faster.
But it's boosted.
Dude.
It sounds a little bit better because you got some whine on it now, so you know that it's boosted, but you still got that same exact rumble.
And the thing is, with that supercharger, the car still feels OEM. It drives OEM, until you actually press on the throttle, dude.
Oh, it does.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't think that one car is the car that we're probably never gonna sell.
And we
dude.
still mentioned that we want to repaint like the front end, dude. What if we just repainted the whole car? Just gave it a fresh new re-up, or just repainted because I mean. We could even get like the like GT500 rear bumper on that thing. That would look pretty sick.
We got the GT500 front bumper now, so it's pretty sick and gnarly. But
Yeah.
let's go ahead and hear some of those street rips, dude.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot. These are from the beginning, right? Whenever we did the beginning,
Right there, yeah, dude. This
I already took.
epic.
I
I think this is our first time ever ripping this thing like hardcore. We're ripping any car. I think we had Jeeps up to there, so this is like our first fast car,
and
dude.
we thought it was a spaceship, dude, and it kind of was.
It was back then.
It up again. Sounds much better. Oh man, it sounds so nice. Man, that's just straight up freedom right there, guys. I don't know what else to say. That little white smoke you seen coming out, that's freedom smoke right there. All right, guys, so this is the next day here. The exhaust is fully installed. Now we're actually going to wire up the valve.
So that's it, man. That was the exhaust right there. It was epic, dude.
That was freedom smoke, dude. I still miss that smell, which is almost 4th of July, dude. We might have to do something for 4th of July, dude. Freedom-wise.
Dude, for sure, dude. I mean, we always got something up our sleeves. Who knows, man? Maybe it goes... What if we, like, strapped up a bunch of fireworks on top of that car and just went and did some donuts or something like that?
Yo, imagine if we could, like, change the smoke of the tires where it turned, like, red, white, and blue.
Dude, that would be epic, dude.
That'd be
That's
wild,
crazy,
dude. But, dude, how long have we been doing this podcast already, man?
Dude, I mean, I can go on for hours with this podcast, but I think it's time. I mean, I don't want to make this thing too long. I mean, it's been epic. We've talked about some epic stuff on here. Dude, we couldn't even, like, there's so much more that we could talk about the Mustang, but, dude, that's going to be, that's probably going to be it,
Yeah,
dude.
it's already late. We just got done filming a video, so we're a little bit wore out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but we're just,
we're
we
still
love,
going.
we love what we do, so we're trying to put out some amazing, this is going to be podcast number 2, so we're pretty excited about this, and, I mean, that's it. Like and subscribe. I mean,
drop your comments down below.
Yes.
What you want to know.
We are reading the comments. We got some stuff.
Got a list.
We got a list. So
He's got a list.
I got a list. I mean, there's just keep dropping them. In next video, we may just talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we are giving you guys like some more personal stuff, which I think is pretty neat about it. One thing that we haven't said ever, but I think people already found out is our names. Do you guys want to know our names?
Next one.
Next one?
Maybe.
Dude.
Will we ever say anything? Who knows?
Dude.
That's it.
You guys are going to have to stay tuned. Turn your post notifications on.
Yes, sir.
And Thomas,
peace out.
Thomas,
Wait,
hop up here right
Thomas?
quick.
All right, hold on. Should you grab Thomas? Go ahead and grab Thomas real quick. We're gonna grab Thomas really quick and go ahead and pop him up here, dude.
Thomas's first appearance on the podcast.
On the Goonzquad Unleashed right here.
Thomas is just living.
Just go
his
ahead
best life,
go
dude.
ahead and unleash. Just do whatever. The most spoiled cat in the world, 100%. But
love him to death.
But love him to death. To death. And
Oh man, I didn't mean it like that. But Thomas, we love you. We love all pets, man. Pets is our thing.
Dude, we love all types of
We
animals.
love animals, which we might still have
Dude,
a cool cat.
that's coming.
here soon.
That's coming up all probably in the next vlog. So that's gonna be it, guys. And I guess peace out.
We'll catch you in the next one.